Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS. I'm on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So from now, I will start with today's evening show. Alright, so Fabrizio Romano can let us know say Real Madrid they prepare a motivational video for their players before the Arsenal match. They want to reawaken their spirit to let them know say this is Madrid. People don't beat us 3-0. So we need to knock them 4-0. We need to respond. These Madrid players, they talk too much. Cho. Today, Vinicius, they talk again. Like, they do so much. Calm down. We know them for cho. It gets show workings 9 we dey. So well, like I said, our family around the report the story. So he said Real Madrid are preparing an emotional video that they will play to the players on Wednesday night. It will happen right before the Arsenal game, reveals Edu Aguirre. So before the match, they will show another video to ginger to boost them up. You get, they'll be like Sparta. This is Sparta. Carry knife for ya. Now, apart from that, when even the fans, they prepare like a special welcome for the players already on the bus outside the Emirates Stadium, outside the Bernabeu for the Arsenal game. Like so many, we just hear different kind of things. Get they just talk tough, but well, that one I know their own cup of rice. Other one I know they face us. No, they will same. Get for the match, we'll see how it go be. I want to see how they want to score that 4-0. I want to see maybe every 10 minutes or every 20 minutes they go bust nets. We will see. Now, Chris Whitley, on the other hand, Conley let us know say Arteta they talk about the contracts and talks on Ite and Miles Skelly. So Arteta Conley talk say if we have to put energy, the most energy we have to put is making sure the players we have with us are happy. They feel valued very much. They are part of what we are doing. So now part of this we go ginger players to want to stay with us again because we already do the hard job of bringing them and putting them on the pedestal where everybody they praise them. Yeah, so wetin remain I will give them the professional contract. Make them say they chop better money. You know about this 4,000, 5,000. We will pay them. Now, Ike Gundogan, come dey talk about this season. Wetin really affects Man City. So Baba come dey talk say they paid too much attention to tactics, which means Pep focus on tactics too much. You get instead of the players, their welfare, they tell they run things. I even dey surprised say Ike Gundogan go dey talk all this kind of thing like these are the type of things you don't talk in, you don't say in the public domain. Like I dey surprised again because this type of thing no how Pep go lis ten to that interview because you are indirectly subbing him. You get throwing Pep under the bus like say like he no do him job when they focus on tactics, supposed to focus on other things. So na him sabi sha, na him I think na him still talk say they never old. When people dey talk say they don old, so Baba just dey give him own excuse on how things dey go. Well, no wahala. Now, Chris Whitley also they let us know say Chelsea and Arsenal are closely monitoring River Plate wonder kid Ian Subiabri after his standout performance at the Under-20 South American Championship. So both clubs were impressed by scouting reports, 30 million euros release clause, but is expected to stay at least another season. Yes. Me, I don't know the guy. I don't know what I accept now. But more just to watch. Now, sadly, Fabrizio Romano called the talk say breaking David Alaba is a doubt for the next Real Madrid games due to discomfort. You know, say that way he play against Arsenal, he tie bandage also. So if you be say the bandage now they affect him, you get because Saka already show and Pepe, you get. So if you know they, I believe say maybe na Fran they go put there, anybody they go put, hey, I pity for that person because what is Saka go do that person, especially for this away game. But we'll just watch. I'm not ready that plan. Me, I like and see they have many players when they get injury. After all, we will get our own hold they manage. So let's move on to other stories. Now, away from that. So Fabrizio Romano come dey let us know say Fede Valverde, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and Jude Bellingham say they do meeting after Arsenal knack them 3-0 for their own locker room. So they come dey talk about making a comeback at the Bernabeu. El Chinguito or El Chiringuito. Now I put out the report. Say they do meeting. Say We be Real Madrid. How can we allow this Arsenal do this thing to us? We need to do them back. Shall we have Wednesday next week? I want see this magic one day happen. Say, I want see him. You get? You just remind me of the argument because based on the court will go that last time, I enjoyed the proceedings of the judge, so I had to go there today as an observer. Yeah, even the judge was like, "Why are you in court?" I say, "I'm here as an observer, my lord." So the registrar, what I tell that they say, "Asta will not everybody 3-0." Because they tell me, say, or then they like, so don't see anybody going in a vaca farm, don't see anybody and not be there. I say, I don't think the most of them join. I know she come on. Today argument because it doesn't second leg, man, they go do us. I say, okay, now we'll see how that. This is what thing I go see by that second leg. If you don't even believe I'm a G, if you still like them there, like the possibility is there. Nobody they argue that one. It's possible, but people just watch. Even if you see draw there, sha, I don't get any argument because I know say Ateta fit no go all out like as we play for the Emirates Stadium. We go dey somewhat cautious. You know what this year, we go dey cautious, but that one said the. All right, so TNT Sports Football. So they got a report say Matthew Skelly is one of only two players to have won 70% or more of their contested duels this Premier League season, having contested 100 plus things contest and duels so not contest. So the guy is star boy. This guy is a fast rising star, I guess, and I'm super proud of him. All right, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors. So Mr. Anayo is a real estate agent. He has 14 plots of land for sale at Nora Scott Luxury Estate. All here at Belu, Rubber Estates, back of airports in Abara, Echi local government of River State. So 6 plots of land together, 4 plots of land together, 3 together, and 1 day alone. And each of these plots are 1.2 million each. So if you're interested in this piece of property, so contact Mr. Anayo on 0032765227 or 08119329922. So if you're interested in any of these pieces of property, do give them a call. Now, Ateta do press conference today, so we could just briefly touch on some of the things where Ateta talk for the press conference. So let's begin. Now, they say on the feeling around the training ground over the last few days, Ateta said, great. It's been an unbelievable energy. It was a special night, a very special night. That one don't pass. That's over. And now the full focus is on Brentford because it's a game that is going to require the best of us. Now, on which of the Clarice free kick in like? They say, well, it is difficult. Say, no, the technique is different in both of them. The range and the angles that the Clarice got, both of them were excellent. They helped us to win the game, which was the most important. You see, I talk about the range, angles. These are skills. Like, you will be the taker, the free kick taker. You need to have this skill to understand. That's why me and the tell you say pace, curve, precision, accuracy. These are things, vision. Person going to open in broker cavity. Don't say it is something easy. Yeah. How many you score for your own career if it was easy? All right, so they're going to ask Ateta on if he knows which one was Declan Rice's favorite. He said, well, you don't know. On if he's the first in line to take off free kicks, that's Declan Rice. He said that's something that we discuss a lot. Different ways that I can create moments in and around the box, whether it is to assist, whether it is to score, because he has all the qualities. He can run into the box, he can eliminate people by dribbling, he has the long range shots, he has deliveries on set pieces. That's where we are heading with him. So become a player who can decide games with very different tools as well. Now people talk say moving forward, if free kick happen, and the Clarice won't see. Even Thomas Frank don't say, oh, make it seem nobody call some kind free kick for some kind dangerous place. So because the Clarice don't emerge from underground. Nobody saw him before. Now, on Bukayo Saka's importance for the rest of the season, Baba say it is very important. It gives us a level of threat, connection, and unpredictability that probably no other player at the moment can provide, especially with the connection that he has already built in around the team. He's got the power to leave the stadium, which is something incredible because shifting the energy in the stadium is something really difficult to do. He's a player who is able to do that, and that is a great addition and quality to have. Now, on Bukayo Saka stating that he's desperate to win something with Arsenal, I think I can say, well, Saka is so humble, he's so simple, very committed to the club. He has very deep roots connected to this football club, and we see a lot of people here. I'm very glad to hear that he wants to stay with us and win with us. On how Mikel Arteta tackles the Brentford game. He said normally he go tackle at the normal way. Now this is our context. We play every 3 days in very different competitions. So the biggest stage is playing in Europe, and then we come back to the Premier League and have a completely different game, different opposition. Normal level, we know ourselves. We get good record against them. Apart from that first match, where they beat us 2-0, we Araya be that goalkeeper. After that match, I don't think they've ever beaten us again. That was the first and the last time. Now, on how many times I think I watched that Madrid, you say, say watch am once. After that one, just come on in mind, put down for Brentford game. Now, on if it is hard to bring the players back down to it because morale, get excitement level high. I think I say it's not about bringing them back. It's about maintaining that particular energy. Why I go carry them come back? We need maintain that energy and that momentum because we need to use them against Brentford. And the very difficult game that we're going to face against a team that, look at what they've done. It's just incredible. It's remarkable. It's a beautiful story. And they've earned it in the way that they work, in the way they organize, in the way they believe, in the way they play. So, big credit to them. It's going to be a really tough test for us, and that one are true. Although they come for the Emirates Stadium, so nobody like say when they go G-Tech Community Stadium. Now, on how much he respects Thomas Frank, I think I went on to talk so many good things about Thomas Frank. I cannot bore now with all those things. Let's move forward. On injury updates. So they ask about Saka, Declan Rice. They say two of them they fit. So it's just a matter of saying they just keep them now. So nobody say maybe they get injured, they don't recover well. So they are available for tomorrow match, which is the match of against Brentford. Ricardo Calafiori is progressing really well. I think to give you a timeline is difficult because he needs to step up, especially having more people around and how he reacts after that. But he's in a good place. On how key it is to keep Ethan and Miles, they say we have the most energy into making sure that these players that we have with us are happy. They feel valued. They feel very much part of what we do, and they feel important. And then the rest of the necessities, okay, we can look, especially in our academy first, and then we cannot do that elsewhere. Oh, now the press conference where I fit Carol now go through that. I think that said a whole lot, but I think those were like the highlights in notable areas of the press conference. Yes. Now, because I think on Bukayo Saka, okay, I think I've taken this from the press conference. No need to come and regurgitate them again. Now, this one called off me because Chris Whitley, what they let us know, say Tottenham Hotspur, they set to appoint former Arsenal CEO Vinay Vankesham as their own CEO. Like, when I saw this report, I was like, Vinay, don't you have shame? Don't you have shame? You will be saying you be our guy. Eh? You can't forget all the years. Remember hard, yeah. You won't come go for arrivals of all clubs. Shana say people you no get your portfolio not good enough. People don't hire you. Tottenham of all clubs. Come on. Well, you just want to ruin your relationship with Arsenal faithful, so it already gets. Okay, so Chris Whitley called the talk say Real Madrid are showing strong interest in Arsenal's William Saliba. The Spanish giants are following their usual approach, maintaining quiet contact and laying the groundwork for a possible move in 2026. Which is the one do now be saying they just small, yeah, they creep into Saliba mind. You get then 2026 when we say Saliba feel like 1 year left. They'll come launch an attack, yes, for to buy them on the cheaper levels or pass them. By then we're gonna give a new contract. I will see me IDC. Alright, away from that, so Arsenal pre-season tour to Asia this summer, it don't get confirmed. So we'll play AC Milan for Singapore, play Newcastle for Singapore, play Tottenham Hotspur for Hong Kong. Don't confirm other one. Now, based on tomorrow match, Arsenal Brentford at the Emirates Stadium. So when you watch that match, if I want to check the Arsenal website, we'll see some facts and statistics where they actually put there. They say we have lost just one of our 10 home games against Brentford in all competitions, going down 2-0 at Highbury in April 1938. Then apart from that, having beaten us in their first ever Premier League match in August 2021, the Bees have lost 5 of their last 6 matches against us in the competition. Now, Brentford have won their last 2 away London derby matches in the Premier League, having lost 7 in a row on the road before. So since the start of December, we have considered just 12 goals in our 18 Premier League games. We've considered more than once in one of these. A 2-2 home draw against Aston Villa. Bukayo Saka has been involved in 12 goals in his last 11 home games in the Premier League, 6 goals, 6 assists. With 8 goals and 7 assists, Saka has been directly involved in 15 goals in his last 17 London Derby appearances in the Premier League, which means expect Bukayo Saka to perform once again. Now, for this particular match, the referee is going to be no other than Simon Hooper, you get, for this match. Now, at the same time, this weekend, the Premier League won't try out the semi-automated offside. So for the SA, they won't try am. So that one said it would be a good thing. Better than try am, you get. Instead of this one, nobody make all nobody use on the waste time plenty. But another thing I want to ask now: what type of lineup is Arteta going to field against Brentford? I would prefer he plays the same lineup he played against Everton when he rests key players, bring Zinchenko to the middle of the park, you get. Itamanele starts, Trossard starts, Merino play, you get. Or if you like, come on Merino, find another person to put there, or you put Merino, any which way. So, because this Brentford game is going to be a physical battle also. Although we play at home, they are going to set up in their usual 4-5-1 10 men behind the ball. We are going to be the proactive side, they are going to be the reactive side. On the balance of probabilities, we should win this game because there's a dilemma. If we rest players, we don't come win. Liverpool come play, come lose. Fans go say, what could have been if to say we win? Liverpool self come lose. But our points on the drop because it happened for the last match. As we draw, Liverpool come lose. People say, hey, if say we win, by now we'll be 9 points behind. And Liverpool still play at Tottenham Hotspur, still play Arsenal, still play Chelsea. They fit drop many points. If we choose their horses, bro. So now Arteta has to choose rest players ahead of Madrid or play your players. I don't really know. So much as a watch. Anyhow it be, we will see them together. So let's bring you a message from another of our sponsor, Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 2234, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, Mikel Merino can explain why we must beat Brentford this weekend. So it is really important to have the momentum, to use the energy that we created the other day in the Emirates. So keep us going and give the fans another great performance, get the 3 points, and obviously keep the momentum and tempo for the future games. But obviously, really focus on Brentford because they are really tough opponents with a lot of quality. So yeah, looking forward to it, Merino said. Just to continue the momentum we'd already built against Real Madrid. Now, my own point of view. Alright, my dear Salvas, the biggest news of the night is the fact that Real Madrid are preparing a motivational video for their players before the Arsenal match, according to Fabrizio Romano. You get, because Real Madrid are preparing the emotional video that they will play to the players on Wednesday night before the match to boost their morale, to tell them this is Madrid. Nobody beats us 3-0 and go away. You need to knock them 4-0. Well, during our Wednesday, we'll see how everything will turn out. My dear Salvas, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show and end until I come your way tomorrow morning till then. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. I'll like your mouth. Alright, guys. Ciao.